From beautiful downtown Guthrie, hello, welcome everybody. I'm your host, Chris Evans, along with the Lieutenant Governor of the great state of Oklahoma, Matt Pinnell. Matt, once again, welcome to Guthrie.
Oh, well, thanks for having me, man. I always love being in Guthrie, America, one of the best cities in America, and certainly one of the best tourism towns we have in Oklahoma.
Yeah, you were no stranger to Guthrie here a couple months ago. You've been here several times, actually. We've been able to talk, but just a lot of great things happening in Guthrie. You get to go across the state of Oklahoma and see a lot of towns. You've been on a great tour here lately, but just Guthrie has a lot of things working in the direction.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, what tourists are looking for today in America is an authenticity. And that's Guthrie. I mean, Guthrie is probably kind of the most historical town in Oklahoma that we have, arguably. And so when people come to Guthrie and they see this amazing main street, all the businesses that we have popping up here, it then lets us have the next conversation that we want to have with them. That is, you need to live in Guthrie. Your business needs to be in Guthrie. So tourism is the front door to economic development, is what we say all the time. It's the best tool in our toolbox, and Guthrie is that tool for us.
Tourism, movie and film is another big thing, as the Chamber of Commerce, the City of Guthrie, and Meridian Technology have worked together on a film deal that you were involved as well as helped bring it here to Guthrie, and that's a great asset to help that tourism.
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, Guthrie was a great film town before the rest of the state. Right. It kind of started with Guthrie. I mean, it's just an amazing town to film any movie, inside or out for that matter. But Reagan was filmed here recently. But there's always something being filmed here. We have a very competitive rebate in the state of Oklahoma today. There's only a handful of states that do film and television rebate programs. And over the last 5 years, I mean, it has gone from here to just off the charts when it comes to film and television production in Oklahoma. Here's the number that's just crazy to think about. Over $100 billion will be spent on content alone by just the top 10 streaming services next year.
Yeah.
So the Netflixes to the Hulus to the Amazon Primes, $100 billion. I mean, name another industry that is spending that kind of money. So we focus too much on the show part and not enough on the business part when it comes to film. It creates a lot of jobs and a lot of money for this community and a lot of communities across the state.
And I personally want to thank you, because we've had some meetings sit down with you as city officials and leaders of the community. You've been able to help with some leads on some businesses hopefully coming in soon.
Yeah. And
so I want to personally thank you. I can't brag enough to other people that when I get a chance to brag about what that helped you down here with Guthrie. First run, Lieutenant Governor, got a little election thing on June 28th, but how was it? Was it everything you expected when you first ran for it?
It was. I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into. I had run campaigns before. I had worked statewide in the Republican Party apparatus, and so I knew I had been to 77 counties before. Of course, a global pandemic, you could never predict that. Historic flooding in the state of Oklahoma as well. So I will say, I mean, no, we from that perspective, we didn't know what was going to be going down, but we truly have loved the last 4 years. And because of that, we're going to run again and hopefully do it for another 4 years.
So Lieutenant Governor, it's the campaign season up to June. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes, but looking forward, what's near I know tourism's still up there. You guys have really done a great job with that. And there's some stuff in the media that's working itself out right now.
Yeah.
But looking forward, what's the next 4 years?
Yeah, so the next 4 years, it's really have two swim lanes, both promoting a tourism industry and really turning it into a $1 billion industry. We generate over $700 million in state and local tax revenue off our tourism industry. So it's continuing to help Guthrie, it's continuing to help counties across the state of Oklahoma create tourism attractions, and then it's the commerce piece. So we have a thriving aerospace industry today in Oklahoma. Certainly oil and gas is coming back, but we want to continue to diversify our economy. And so I'm very involved in helping local businesses first, because that's really priority number one. Yeah. The businesses in Guthrie that want to help them hire one more person, two more people, and then going around the country and around the world, bringing people to Guthrie and bringing people to Oklahoma. And then the branding. We want to continue to promote a brand that Oklahoma is a very diverse state. We have 12 different ecosystems. We're very diverse in our people as well. We need to be promoting that more, because that's what next generations really want in communities. And Guthrie has that.
All right, politics. Parade. I mean,
Yes.
it's a little windy.
Yeah.
It's
all right.
The Ferris wheel might be a little tricky today, but
Yes.
just a beautiful setting here.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
93rd year for the parade, and it's long going, but the attendance every year just keeps getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's huge. I mean, the first time I came to this parade years ago, I was blown away. I mean, I do parades all over the state of Oklahoma.
right.
I'm a parade expert.
Yes,
as a
yes.
politician, and I can tell you this is the biggest and one of the longest parades that we have in the state. So politicians don't miss this one.
Right.
This is one of the best that we have, and arguably the best and longest one that we have in the state. So I'm excited for today.
I'll let you have that last word to all the folks in Guthrie listening.
Yeah, listen, to Guthrie, America, I love this community. Certainly one of my favorite towns. Love coming in for Red Brick Nights and all the other amazing events that you have. I just want you to know that as your Lieutenant Governor, as your Secretary of Tourism, you're one of my top priorities. This is one of our best tourism towns and one of our best towns for future economic development as well. Being logistically being this close to Edmond and Oklahoma City, Guthrie is on the rise. I truly mean that, and I will be back in this community as much as you need me in your community to promote all the great things that you have here right here in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
And he means it. You've done it
Oh, yeah.
several times, and it's not just fancy politicians.
Nope.
I promise you, I've been in some meetings, and there's some great leads that might happen because of this great guy. So,
Yeah.
Lieutenant Governor, great to see you
Great
as
to see you,
always.
man. Thanks
Have
for
a great
everything you do.
campaign season,
I will.
and enjoy the parade.
Thank you, guys.